Hey, everybody, welcome back to Oklahoma City. It is Sunday afternoon, day 3 of the elimination round here at the 4-6s NRHA Derby, presented by Markel. As you see here, I'm Steve Ross. I'm your host. It's our pleasure to bring you these sports updates every day. Had a little movement on that leaderboard. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to give you some of the highlights since this morning going on in the Derby. Then we'll take you over and update you on a competitive rookie class going on in the Adequan right now. Give you the top 3 from that. Then we're going to come back here and we're going to look at all the bubble scenarios as it's pretty clearly come into picture what it's going to take to make in the level 4. We'll break down all the other divisions. But a couple of big runs yet today have moved that leaderboard around a little bit. One of the riders to do that has really been on a roll the last couple of years. Up-and-coming young guy, Wade McDonald, 224.5 on Daybreaker. That's a really pretty run. Wade's just really been finding his way the last couple of years. Culminate that with he's really been able to surround himself with some nice horses, and he's getting the job done on them. It's good to see. Always good to see the new blood coming in. Really soft hands. A lot of touch on a horse. It was nice. Another rider I don't have to tell you anything about, Trevor Elliott Dare, one of the best to ever do it on Flawless. He was a 223.5. Pretty Palomino, and Trevor, as always, just steady as a rock, just so anchored on those horses, always stays behind them, and can really extract the most performance that horse has to offer. I really like this run on Flawless. A couple of bobbles and still was a 223.5. So that's one with a lot left in the tank. Boy, really crushed that last stop. I feel like that punched his ticket to the finals. And then this guy just keeps finding one nice horse after another. We all learned about him on 007, but he's moved on, said several big winners since then. GT Cinnamon looks good too, 222.5 for Gabriel Borges, the native Brazilian. Getting it done on this pretty bay horse. Gabe looks so good on a horse. Always balanced, centered, and will get a lot done. So wrapping it up with a 222.5. That one looks like he's in the finals. Let's bounce over to the Adequan now. Check on what's been a very competitive rookie class. And believe me, these are not final results as they have a ways to go before they reach completion in that class. We've had some great levels of entry this year. I believe it might even be the largest NRHA Derby that they've ever had. And that's going back a long ways. Here's Get My Gun and Sammy Minich with a 214. That's currently the leader overall. This is for the North American Affiliate Championship Rookie of the Year. Slate 1 of the Rookie 1. The rookie level 2, all the rookie divisions here, including the prime time, but the highest score of all of them so far have been Get My Gun and Sammy Minich. Nice roll back there, 214, and finishes up with this big stop. Look how soft that is, making it look easy. Right into reverse, and just behind her was Valerie Fight Sturgeon on No Solution Required. Really cadence set of turnarounds there. She came out with a 213.5. That's 71.5. You're shooting under par in the rookie. You're doing something really well. Look what a nice horse No Solution Required is. A true equine partner. Soft into that ground. So willing on the rollback. Just a touch of that outside rein. He's going. And right into the backup. That's your second place finisher at the moment, subject to change. And sitting in third is a rider who's had a good horse show here, Sophia Calamari. She's riding a Wimpy Leo Gun MVL, owned by Squid Holdings. Came out with a 213, currently good for third place. Overall, as I mentioned, this is the rookie class that encompasses a number of different divisions and the North American Affiliate Championship rookie division. So placings are not final until they are final. Let's go back to the Coliseum now, and we talk about the bubble in the level 4. Right now, you got to be a 221, and it looks like that 221 will be safe, even with 3 or 4 sets left to go. I say that because there is an 8-way tie between 23rd and 30th right now at 221, which means in order to push all those out, since we take 30 horses or ties, we would have 8 runs of 221 and a half or better to push all the 221s out. So right now, if you mark a 221, it just means we might have a 32 or 3-head finals, but you're in. So that appears cut and dried. Now let's glance to show you the depth over at the level 3. It looks like right now to make the finals in the level 3, you're going to need to be a 217. And to give you an idea how tight it is, there were 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 217. So a 10-way tie for that final spot in the level 3. If you want to see that, that's Saturday morning for the level 4 finals. Great reining. That's held in conjunction with the level 2. In the level 2, and this is final, the bubble there for the level 2 is a 215. So you can see it dropping off a little bit. And then in the level 1, to make it to the finals this year, it's going to take a 211. So once again, the spread seems to be pretty consistent. But it looks like a 221 in the level 4 and then drops down in the level 3 to a 217. So a nice spread there, very competitive. Yesterday, clearly the best group of horses that we saw. The most high scores came from yesterday, many more than the first day or even today. A lot of people try to attribute that to the judging, but really they were just judging what they saw, and there was one good horse after another yesterday. We got some really nice horses yet to go today. There's kind of 3 of them right in a row that if you're going to see change on this leaderboard, I point you down. I found that a little earlier. Casey O'Rourke and the Fireman. She's draw 325. That is like 6 horses from the end. That's one that can definitely move the leaderboard. Casey's up there in the top 3 right now on her other horse. But there's some really nice horses. Mirko Madilli at draw 309 on Luke Skywalker's a horse that can really mark big here. Cole Price on Scotty Doesn't Know in that same set. So I feel like any of those 3 horses still, of the ones remaining, have a chance to maybe win the go-round or at least affect that bubble score. That's the way it is. Keep it right here. Tuned to the NRHAs, all their socials. If you want to see the latest updates, we're happy to bring them to you. I'm Steve Ross, the 4-6's NRHA Derby presented by Markel. Saying so long, everybody.